Today is Australia qualifying. Who will be the first pole sitter of the Formula One World season? Oliver Bearman coming to start his lap. Is going to be the first one on track. First session of the year and it's already raining. Is this going to be a good season of Formula One as we see Lando Norris is now starting his outlap. The FIA have increased the time this year due to the extra cars on track to hopefully try to iron out the big gap that we saw last year due to big holdups. How will it go this year? We will find out. As we have three tracks: Bearman for Ferrari, Kimi Antonelli for Mercedes, Lando Norris for McLaren. As we see Carlos Sainz heading out of the pit lane. Rafael Camara. As here comes Oliver Bearman to start his lap. Round the final corner. And we begin. Bearman through turn one. Is Charles going to get out of the way quickly? Yes, he is. Bearman does have a more shallow entry, but nothing too severe. Bearman could come into lap traffic of Sainz and Camara. Lando Norris fastest sector 1 by 1/10. Bearman. Ooh. Bearman. Camara holds up Bearman, but not by much. Bearman to the line. It's a 105. We go on board with Lando Norris. To the line. It's 5/10 to the good. Kimi Antonelli is the fastest sector 2 of anyone so far. Coming to the line. On the front straight. Coming to the line. It's A. Charles Leclerc. As Max Verstappen comes to start his lap. Carlos Sainz. Oh, just a little bit of a mistake there from Carlos. Carlos Sainz to the line. It's the slowest lap of anyone so far. Charles Leclerc. To the line. Oh, yikes. 3 seconds off. Slowest of anyone else. Of everyone so far. As we see Oscar just go worse than Sainz. Wow. Oh, you can just tell Max is not going to be happy on that one. Yikes. Max to the line. Yeah, it's not a good lap. Bortoletto. Stroll starts his lap. Lindblad is about to finish his lap. Right on board with him. Arvid. Oh, just a little mistake there. Not what you want to see. As Colin Cook starts his flying lap. Colin, in his first season and with a top 14. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Colin. Ooh, a little bit of a loose end there. Colin getting through the corner. And Colin Cook to the line. It's fastest of anybody with no purple sectors. Holy consistency from the young American. Freddie Slater. The Alpines are just on top of each other. Oh no. Gabriele Mini. Seems he had to do a second lap as Franco is just getting held up by him. Yikes. Hadjar starting his flying lap. Mini, slowest of everyone by like 2 seconds. Oh, Sector 1 yellow. It's a Ferrari. It's Oliver Bearman. What happened? Mini. Oh, no. Oh, no, Mini. What have you done? Franco, after being held up by his teammate. Ugo Gachuku. Fornaroli to the line. The young Italian goes just ahead of Oscar Piastri. Isaac Hadjar. And then we see Ugo Gachuku. Or maybe it was Perez. Was it Perez? Oh, it was Perez, not Ugo Gachuku. My bad. Hadjar trying to make a name for himself in the new era of Red Bull. To the line. Red Bull are just not looking quick this year. So many teams are definitely not where they expected to be. Carlos. Oh, yeah. That's not good. Oh, it's a Red Bull and oh no. Oh, it was Bortoleto, Hadjar beefing. Along with, was it Sainz? Yeah, it was Sainz. Ooh, there's heated rivalries going on. As Bearman has front wing damage, how's that going to affect his car? Surprised Ferrari didn't tell him to return to the pit lane. Yikes. Rafael Camara trying to do his best here. Bearman, Ferrari should have pitted him. That's not good looking. Kimi Antonelli on a push lap. Go right on board with him. Kimi Antonelli. What's he going to be able to do? Went a little wide there. There's a McLaren just in front of him. He makes a little mistake. Oh, and that just ruined his lap. Yikes. Camara to the line. No improvement. Charles Leclerc starting his lap, but it looks like he got held up, maybe. I don't know. Under Ferrari telling Charles that there is an Aston on a push lap right in front of him. We will see. McLaren seems to be the team to beat this year. Charles hit that apex good. The Aston Martin just ahead of him. Charles Leclerc. As we see Crawford, no lap improvement, and Charles Leclerc is 5 tenths behind his teammate. Yikes. No one in the top 8 are on an improving lap. Oscar to the line. Doesn't look to have improved. Yikes. He still has a lot of 8 minutes, which is probably only like 1 or 2 laps max. As Nicolas Solov beats out Max. Oh, well, Max just clapped back. Lando Norris to the line. He improves his time, but not his position. Liam Lawson, no improvements. Lance Stroll, not much improvement, if not any. Arvid Lindblad, not much. Oscar's just not struggling with the new Red Bull, clearly. As we see the Porsche team, the new kids on the block, essentially, with George Russell. They're currently P21 and P20, not what they expected to be low, but they didn't expect to be the worst of the worst. So, fortunate on them, but George says he knows it's going to be a long journey with the team. So, he's wanting to stay long term with Porsche, which is an interesting call. There's something going on up there. As George improved his time and in only one position, just ahead of Stroll. Freddie Slater, the rookie, as the Porsche just gets in the way. Yikes, the Porsches are just being absolute menaces this season in quali. How much of a terrorist will they be this year in Formula One? Oof, Hadjar, surprised that was not an invalidation. Slater looked like he was improving, but just did not have that pace. Hadjar finding time. As we see, Kimi Antonelli is about to start a push lap. Isaac Hadjar to the line. I don't think he improved. Or if he did, not by much. And yeah, Red Bull just struggling this year. Yikes. It is not looking good for the Austrian-based team, as Kimi's just trying to avoid the outlap traffic. Kimi Antonelli, pretty much one of the best drivers on the grid, and it's just been tough for him. As we see Alex Dunn coming to finish his lap. Dunn improves his time, but not position. And Kimi, huge mistake, apparently into the final corner, and it's just not an improvement. Seems to be the same with Behrman. Yikes. Oh, huge snap there for Isaac Hadjar as somebody. There are a few somebodies. Oh my. Ooh. Yikes, that was scary for Charles. Oh boy. The Porsche getting in Charles Leclerc's way. It's George. Terrorizing the field in just a new car. Charles Leclerc just doesn't have the lap time anymore at the moment. Max Verstappen on a push lap, trying to improve his time as Oliver Bearman is right there. Charles Leclerc finishing his lap. No improvement by the looks of it. Max Verstappen coming around to finish coming through the final sector. Max through the final two corners. To the line, it's an improvement to fourth. Colin Cook on an improvement lap. So far, so good. Colin catching the V carb. That he be held up. Is Solov, so who knows? Colin caught the Ferrari and just saw him and made a mistake. Unfortunate. Nicolas Solov to the line. I believe he did not improve. Oscar Piastri. I didn't realize he put in a good lap. Fornaroli, not improving. Liam Lawson, not improving. Sergio Perez, improving. Lando, not improving. Let's ride on board with Sergio Perez. To the line, it's P11. Hadjar, man, Hadjar is just not looking comfortable in the Red Bull. Not at all. Man. Guys, I try to get out of the way. That was Colin Cook on the radio, telling the team he tried to get out of the way of his teammate Lando Norris. Hadjar trying to improve. Not looking likely. Kimi Antonelli on his final lap. Yeah, all these guys are on their last laps as Lando crosses the line. No improvement. Hadjar, let's see what he's got. It's probably going to be nothing by the looks of it. Yeah, it's not a good day for Red Bull there with Hadjar. Red Bull are going to be hoping he can get more points, but may not look likely. Kimi Antonelli to the line, or coming down the backstretch. There is a Williams. Who's the Williams? It's Sainz on a hot lap. Okay. What's Kimi going to be able to do? Kimi Antonelli to the line. He takes pole away from Colin Cook. Freddie Slater on a push lap. Looking pretty quick. Is Alex Dunn. Just guess doing Arvid Lindblad to the line. It's a P10. Hadjar just affecting other people's laps. Freddie Slater. Colapinto down in P5 goes to P15, but straight down to P16 as Slater just passes him. Barely. Alex Dunn coming to finish his lap. But I don't think it's going to be an improvement. Dunn to the line. No improvement. And Kimi Antonelli is your Australian Grand Prix pole position. So, Kimi, Colin, Norris, Piastri, Verstappen, Behrman, Sainz, Leclerc, Solov, Lindblad, Crawford, Perez, Ugachuku, Slater, Fornaroli, Colapinto, Hadjar, and a surprise big gap between him and his teammate. Camara, Bortoleto, Lawson, Russell, Stroll, Dunn, and Gabriele Mini line up the grid. Who will win the season opener? We'll find out tomorrow. Goodbye.